Thursday in Shanghai, and the top 8 seeds have all reached the third round, meaning a bumper order of play at the Kejiang Tennis Centre. 10 players in action are still vying for precious points in the campaign to qualify for the World Tour finals, meaning this is the hottest ticket in town. The standout match of the day had to be between Roger Federer, 7th in the race to London, up against the flamboyant Frenchman Gaël Monfils for the 8th time. Monfils got through 3 tie-break sets in Bercy in his only previous victory over Federer, and after taking the first set, he was in good shape in the second. The world number 42 went up a break in the second, but the Swiss star was not ready to throw in the towel. Monfils threw away chances to seal the match in straight sets, but was firing on all cylinders in the decider.
What a get from Monfils!
Federer couldn't convert opportunities to get back on serve, and the 27-year-old composed himself beautifully to serve out the match.
He's done it! Monfils defeats Federer!
I think I had a good week of practice and coming out here strong and play strong tennis. I'm very happy, but hopefully I will extend it.
The 2011 finalist and world number 4 David Ferrer had a 4-2 record over his opponent Florian Mayer, who last beat a top 10 player 2 years ago in Shanghai. The victim that day was Rafa Nadal, and he had the better of the number 2 Spaniard from the very start. After sealing the first set 6-4, Mayer built a commanding position in the second to leave a quarter-final berth beckoning. And the world number 50 broke Ferrer to take the match in 80 minutes.
I played a perfect match today, played perfect from the beginning, served really good, played aggressive from the baseline. It was not easy to finish the match. A long time ago I beat a top 10 opponent, so I got a little bit tight and I was happy not to serve it out.
Defending champion Novak Djokovic boasted an unblemished 5-match head-to-head record over Italian Fabio Fognini. Looking for his second trophy in as many weeks, the world number 2 was rarely troubled by the man who had never progressed beyond the second round before.
It's the type of tennis we saw from him at the tail end of Beijing last week.
Without facing a break point, the 4-time winner this year coasted through the second set against an out-of-sorts Fognini. The man who gave Nadal a run for his money last week was no match for Djokovic as he progressed 6-3, 6-3 in 70 minutes. The final match of the night pitted world number 1 Rafa Nadal against Argentinian Carlos Berlocq, who had lost to the Spaniard twice on clay earlier this year. The world number 44 knew that he would have to perform at his very best to pose Nadal any problems.
Oh yes! Brilliant!
Perhaps inspired by what he saw, Nadal reacted in the very next game and powered through the first set in 22 minutes.
Oh, it's brilliant!
Nadal faced a much tougher second set, forced to contest a tiebreak, and with his back against the wall, he produced a scintillating fight back.
Oh, he's made it!
After an hour and 50 minutes, the 10-time champion of 2013 had dragged himself to match point.
That is jaw-dropping stuff once again from Nadal. That's why he's the best player on the planet.
The oldest man remaining, Tommy Haas, handed Juan Martín del Potro a walkover victory earlier in the day, with a back injury forcing the 35-year-old out of the tournament.
I wish all the best to him. Yeah. I think he has something in the back.
Okay.
Nothing dangerous, but not allowed to play.
Jo-Wilfried Tsonga boosted his chances of a return to the O2 by ending a 2-match losing streak against Kei Nishikori, dispatching him 7-6, 6-love. Nicolas Almagro recovered from dropping the opening set tiebreak to force 3 sets against Thomas Berdych. Despite failing to serve out the match, he held on to seal their 13th meeting with a tiebreak. In the final match on Grandstand, Stan Wawrinka extended the gap between himself and Milos Raonic in the race to London, winning in straight sets to set up a clash with Nadal and complete the quarterfinal lineup at the Shanghai Rolex Masters on Friday.